my name's Mac. Welcome back to my channel. Today's a little different episode. Just wanted to kind of get you guys' thoughts on some modifications I want to do to the house. Me and the wife have been talking about our property and trying to build a shop slash RV or recreational vehicle or like boat storage. Really, it's just a shop. But we want to be able to resell the house later on if we want to get rid of the house and make it worth it for the buyer on whatever we do build. So some of our first thoughts were just, hey, we're on damn near an acre lot. Let's build a 30 by 40 shop in the back and run that by the HOA. But the HOA said, nope, the biggest size that you can put on the lot is like a 10 by, I don't know, like 20 little shed. Kind of like those over there. That's like the biggest you can put on there, which, you know, I have a garage already. It's already small, and if I'm gonna build something, it's gonna be worth it, and it's gonna be able to suit my needs for cars. I want to put a lift in there, and I want to be able to put my actual truck in there too, and my SUV. Right now I can't do that. So we had a spot picked out in the back where we wanted to put it, but like I said, they denied it. So now we're back to square one. So you kind of got to find out where your power lines and stuff are going through your yard. So I went ahead and found that out, and this kind of show you what we're looking at here. Okay, so this is the house. Maybe seen some videos. Here's my actual driveway, and ideally, if you're building onto your lot and you want to have like a little additional garage space, you'd kind of put it next to your already existing garage. But I ran into a few issues. Hopefully we're not hearing a lot of wind noise, but as you can see, I have my solar panels, my electrical boxes, all that stuff on this side of the house. All my solar panels up there, and we have 3 windows on the side here, and of course my air conditioner. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to try to put a shop that's the same distance my existing here. And we have, I believe it's around 30 feet here from here to the line. So we decided that that's probably not enough space to do that. So what we want to do is put it on the other side of the house, and I'll have to put a new driveway in one of these on that side. Now I do have 37 feet to work with over here to my property line. It actually goes up to this little hill right here. You can kind of see where the grass changes, but we have one window on the side here. We're looking at building an RV garage on the side of the house. So what it'll be is a 24-foot wide and like 52-foot long. We also want to give, we don't want to start it at the edge here. We actually want to go about 6 feet back. So I'll start, you know, roughly here, and I'll kind of stagger in. And it kind of matches the house theme, where it kind of, it's not just flat and square, so it'll kind of offset. And in the back of this window right here is to my bathroom. So we're thinking we could just go over this, block out that window, still keep that faucet but drag it inside, or move it onto the other side of the wall. And it's also going to come out 6 feet past here, and I'll have a door right here so I can enter in from this side. And I'll do this all in SketchUp and show you what I'm talking about. But our original plans were, this is kind of my backyard. We haven't really done much with it yet because we're trying to see what we can do. They're kind of strict over here. I hate HOAs, to be honest. But these all 4 posts right here. This is like a 30 by 40 where we would put the slab for the shop. Again, that'd have been ideal to keep it separate, and then we could do all the other stuff over here. But we decided let's just get a workaround, right? I mean, tell you no, you can't build an extra shop on here, but my wife came up with a good idea. Like, well, if we can't build a shop in the back, let's do an RV garage attached to the actual house, and they can't tell you no. Yeah, screw them. Let's do that. We brought up the idea. They said draw some plans, which I'll show you shortly, and provide them in. As long as it matches the same stucco and color of the house, it should be accepted. So, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on, for one, getting rid of this window that goes to my bathroom that is 100% closed at all times, and then just have the ceiling go up to, the building's going to be 16 feet tall without the rooftop, and it's going to go additional 4 feet for the slant of the roof. It is going to be attached to this building right here. My house top of the roof already goes a max of 16 feet. So essentially it's not going to look too out of place, not going to be too tall. As you see, like, all the roofs kind of pitch pretty high. So I don't think it'll look out of place. But I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. In this video, you're going to kind of see me build the SketchUp for it, and what I have planned for this house. Just kind of wanted to show you the ideas we have. Now, I don't have the money or the permit or any of that stuff yet, but stay tuned and watch the little SketchUp. All right, now that I'm in my computer, I can show you what I'm looking at here. I know I just did a walkthrough and kind of showed you outside the house, but kind of want to just kind of show you a quick little picture of the side of the house and the reason why we can't really do this particular side where my air conditioning and everything is at. Obviously you don't see my solar panels on this side, but you can kind of see like the left side where we have the garage. I'd love to be able to put it right here, put a door right here, but it just isn't going to be feasible based on how the power lines and everything ran to the house. We are looking at this side of the house, and you'll see this one window again. This is for our bathroom that never gets used. We would like to go ahead and cover it up, but the reason why we want to offset it by 6 feet, the garage, and kind of put it up here, is because we do have some water lines and stuff here. I think this is about 4 feet here, and then give it 2 extra feet for clearance and things like that. Now you may be asking, what are the dimensions that we're going with? We are looking at, again, 24 feet out this way, 50, 2 feet going out this way, and it will be 16 feet tall with a 14-foot opening for the garage. You have to have 2 feet for the opening. And how did I get those numbers? So RVs are generally, they can't be any taller than 14 feet. So I think the tallest one is 13.5 feet based on what the internet's saying. I could be a little bit wrong, but I know based on standard height of bridges and things, they try to stick it to around under 14 feet. So it's like 13.5 feet. Anyway, so I stick to this, I will have a house that has ample storage for an RV. And if I ever sell it, I can sell it that way, even though I'm not really using it for that. I'm using it for a shop. So that's kind of where we're starting. So now I need to kind of take some pictures, provide it to our HOA, and get the approval from them, and then start from there. So let's go ahead and exit it here. Oh, yeah. So let me show you some examples of what I was going to look at. This is kind of a house not too far away from mine that does have an RV storage attached to it. It is right here, and they actually have very similar dimensions, except for their length here is only 16 feet. The additional 8 feet that I'm doing on mine is actually going to be really nice for possibly parking like 2 vehicles in there side by side and so on and so forth, like a traditional 2-car garage. Get my truck in there, get a boat in there, get an RV in there, be able to walk by it, segregate the garage, have stuff on the side, so on and so forth. I am going to do things like an RV garage would have is the outlet on the side, 220, and regular 110 voltage on the side, kind of where you'd plug your RV in it, and then also a water source and a drain source. So I am going full out on this just to make sure that, again, if you do look at statistics, people don't live in their house as long as they used to, and they sell pretty quickly. So I got to keep that in mind. I do like my house. I do like, I wouldn't mind living here the rest of my life, but who knows, right? And if you want an overlay of what it kind of looks like, they did go 51.2 feet. Again, I'm going 52 feet. It's kind of the standard is 48 anywhere, 48 to 52 feet. That's what I've seen when I've been doing some research on garages. Again, mine's going to be offset on the back. I've seen a lot of those where they do that, where they do have a little door back here and you can walk in it. It just makes sense. In case I'm in my backyard, I want to just kind of walk in and start working on my stuff, or just enter through the front garage door. Okay, this is the property lot here. This is kind of an odd angle and everything, but it's right around 0.71 of an acre, and you'll see that my house is kind of in the middle here, and we're looking to build a shop here, and this will give me 10 feet till the edge of my property, and that way I don't have to worry about any of the intruding into my neighbor's yard. I think there's maybe a 5 to 10 foot radius where you have to keep it away from the neighbor, but just want to make sure that I think 24 feet will be fine. Again, when I go into permitting and stuff, they'll yell at me and talk hella smack and say, hey, you suck, or this is perfect. You also notice that it kind of goes out here to 37 feet, and the angle of my lot kind of goes all the way out here. Ideally, having my 30 by 40 shop out here would have been perfect. Again, HOA. If you don't have to live in an HOA, don't. I mean, there are some really good things about it, but just buy your own property, build a house out there. Probably save a lot of headache. I mean, you get yelled at for trash cans and stuff like that, but so far, I haven't really enjoyed it all that much. But pretty much, this is like a 60 by 60 house if you did start off by like doing a square. But it isn't truly a 60 by 60, but it's a good place to start. You also notice that this is a 52.3. I'm going back 6 feet, going 6 feet past the house, so on and so forth. All right, well, let's go ahead and start building this SketchUp. Really good little start, all right? I'm just gonna get these little boxes over here, by no means am I good at this, but we could figure it out, I guess. Oh. So we need like a 60 foot. Sweet. Oh yeah, we gotta do this thing. Yeah. How big is this box? Is that 60 feet right here? Anyway, I'm gonna go and cue the music and let you show the progress of me building a house. Okay, so with a lot of learning and digging around, I think we have something we can turn in now. Again, this is 24 foot right here by 16. The garage door is 20 foot by 14. This is like a 4-foot rooftop. I don't know if you call them like eaves or something, I don't know, but 4 foot so we can do water drop off. Now I've been told the challenge is going to be water runoff right here. That's a big worry. So we'll have to create like some type of slope to have the water just kind of probably drape back, because you don't want water just to sit there. So I'll also have an eave on here to kind of, yeah. But I'd like to hear you guys' feedback. Should I put windows on the side here or not? Kind of up in the air. Do we just put something in the back? Do I put a garage door in the back? Or is there a door here? Because I don't want to lose additional wall space if I do have a door here, because I can't really use it. The wall as workshop space, right? But I'd like to hear you guys' feedback on all this stuff. This is exciting for me, and again, it's the beginning stages. Kind of wanted to get you guys' thoughts on it. Maybe tell me, no, this sucks. Get a new house, whatever. But I know this is probably getting pretty expensive. But just kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it. I mean, a lot of car guys out there, their dream is to have a shop where you can have a lift. And my goal is to have a lift in here. That's why I'm going with the height I am. So, guys, give me some feedback. Is this a good idea? Recommendations. If you guys build stuff like this for a living, let me know. I am open for ideas if I need to tweak some of this, but so on. This is what I have laid out. Again, I never used SketchUp before, so I've just kind of been learning as I go. And yeah, until next time, guys. Appreciate everyone's time, and please make some comments. And if you have not subscribed, please do so if you'd like. But other than that, you guys have a good day. Thank you. Bye.